EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. The beautiful fake. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Check, smash.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. Second down, another run with Taylor. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. The Colts at 4-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50.
now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, it's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On third down, here's Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And strong running here on the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. They keep it on the ground. White again. And a pretty good burst there as as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Cade Otton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Returnable for Lockett. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing, Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson looking to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Now 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd down, here's Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Richardson. That one finds Pierce right side. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. And Gay knocks this one through. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Darnay Holmes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
70 Lions.
Richardson now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. It's caught inside the 25. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
That's good for the Colts. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, Crash.
First and 10, Taylor now. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. The slot man in motion right.
Panther 11, Panther Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up on Lavonte David. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they get
looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the Colts pick it up. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play. Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game
down the numbers. There he goes. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Seven Pirates! Dragon 60! 60 Bobcats! Buffalo 18! Ready?
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Richardson working from the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play fake. Mayfield throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! O'Keefe, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Taking on the midfield logo. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They go play action. Mayfield. Eluding them, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Leonard in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Mayfield. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Tempo.
Here's Richardson to throw. Flush to his right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
A 46-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3 with a starting field position like that. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
148 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, good move. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield off the play fake. He shakes him off. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
A second down throw for Mayfield. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll run for it. This is White. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rachaad White with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
Tampa 11, Tampa 11.
Brings up second and 9.
Warriors,
26-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll buy some time right. And this one too low.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's complete to Pierce. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check, hurt.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, 35 yards. And the Bucs have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try to run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Get it!
Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now it's Richardson. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go!
And the Colts first down.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Play action. Now Richardson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Let's go now!
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start the drive with White. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Oh, this is going to be fielded defensively, and remember, this is a live football. He's past the 30, and he will be taken down before he can really get anything going. May have picked up a few extra yards there on that return to the missed field goal, but not much. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think, it's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One last shot for Richardson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think